Welcome back to Astroplex, the Spire and the Sprawl. Session 7 begins within the world of Stellar, a planet of exciting technology and magic that has evolved in ways that is unbelievably amazing to some, and rather dangerous to others. The setting is centered around the continent of Arcanus, within the world of Stellar. There we'll find a great and powerful civilization known as Astroplex, the Spire and the Sprawl. A place of metal, plastic, concrete, organic, and non-organic components all woven together and built up into a megastructure that can easily house 500 million inhabitants. Our party was successful in retrieving what they were sent out to go get, but little did they know on what they were getting. They quickly figured out that the helmet within the various top security lockboxes was some kind of mass media control device that could be very problematic within the hands of those that had nefarious plans and ideas. So, they made a lesser form of it that wouldn't do what the original one would do, but instead looked like it on the surface. Quinn and Molly went out to collect money that was owed to them within the Pollywog race by Quinn's contact. They found out that he had been taken under distress, and while searching through the house, found some secret documents within a hidden safe that had yet been detected. Among numbers, money exchanges, names, dates, and other various items, one of those names stood out, and that was Quinn's dad. The other was the Carnivore Collective, in which money was owed to on several of those documents. This, Watchers, is where we'll pick back up as both sides get back together again at Torque's shop within Dipper Town. Let us go now, shall we? We fly through the city, back to Torque's shop, with all the documents that y'all found on various names, debts to the Carnivore Collective, as well as other people. And Quinn, father's name, floating here and there throughout various highly classified documents, it looks like. What are y'all thinking? What are y'all doing as y'all fly? Are y'all discussing what has gone on?
Yeah, I guess we probably would be. I mean, Molly's been the driver, right? So
Absolutely.
it's Quinn's flipping through the paperwork. So
Holding on as best as one can.
yeah, but
Oh, don't hold on to that. That's structural. It's like a hanger, like a clothes hanger.
I got that I didn't realize. So this guy that owed us money looks like he owed lots of people money too. Some of them, I recognize the names of this Carnival Collective here. Well, I'm not sure what it all entails, but there's some weird pieces falling in here. He's not mentioning his dad at the moment, or the connection there at the moment, just kind of like flipping through as we drive.
How many of the pieces are indicating we might get paid at all?
I think our monetary arrangement for that race is probably a write-off at this point.
Yeah.
However, we do have this new device. One of them that, our wonderful spoof is going to go to your father-in-law?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that one's the best way to go there. And then we have another one. That one we'll have to decide, because Arlo's got contacts and all, but Arlo's been on a bender for quite a while now, and I'm not sure, the payment that was being offered by her friends is not worth what this thing I know is worth. So
No.
let's get back and we can talk to the others, but I mean, I know some people who would buy this for a pretty penny. Maybe get that heat off of us. We
Okay.
have to feel some things out, or see what everyone else wants to do. I wasn't expecting to get into this craziness.
Okay, I'll hit it then. She waves a flag out the window as a turn signal, and it just kind of like the power drops, and that's how she
accelerates. She literally just turns off the grab.
Tell me when we're there.
And as y'all do, y'all dart off down and about, going toward Dippertown. In the meantime, back at Torque's workshop. What are we doing? What are y'all doing after a successful completion of creating a new helmet out of all things? Out of this amazing technology that's both fascinating and highly dangerous.
I'm cleaning up the shop while Molly's out. I want to take advantage of her being gone, so I take her bedding area and I kind of pest control it and throw away any food that is questionable. But, every once in a while, whenever she's out, I have to totally get rid of the bugs and the stuff that could get into my stuff and cause damage. Anything that would chew. If I think she wants it, I'll contain it, put it in a safety field, something. And then I'm being sure Benson, if you need anything, Molly has... No, don't use Molly's food. There is a fridge with regular food that I have for Quinn. Because, Quinn's my guy.
Benson's head like pops up from the fridge. Go, yeah, okay, sure, thanks. I'll take a look for that.
Help yourself, but think of others. I hear that's the polite thing to do.
He's got a quizzical look in his eye, but yeah, he goes. He moves on.
And I just be sure all the tools get put back up. And I think we already worked on packaging. Didn't we have the crate made and we're good to go on the helmet? I think we're good on all that. So I think we're just waiting, hanging around, watching some... I've always got racing on TV.
Yeah.
Or whatever you would call a TV in this world.
Oh, it's,
The view screen, whatever.
Yeah, it's a type of view screen for sure.
Yeah.
So, Molly.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything specially hidden within your nest?
Within my nest. I think there are a couple things hidden in the nest. I think that the depth to which they are buried depends on how potent they are.
Mm-hmm.
But there are certainly a few things hidden in there. And some of them aren't technically hidden. She just lost them because the nest isn't really well organized.
Yeah.
It is chronologically organized.
Mm-hmm.
The oldest stuff on the bottom.
The oldest stuff is on the bottom.
Torque. With that knowledge, give me a perception roll.
Perception. It's a 10.
Just a lot of clutter. Just this, that, and the other. Cheese sandwiches that no longer look like cheese.
They're actually all cheese now.
At least you're not too sure. Mold that has turned to penicillin. Or bread
I have
bread
my
that has turned
vacuum
to-
out and I'm just going for it.
What's Vincent doing?
So, as I said, like Benson was looking for snacks. He's really in leisure mode, but he's recently gained a new command over his Arcana Tech powers, and he's developed a little bit of telekinesis. So he's been practicing.
So here's my question to you.
Yeah.
Was it before you ate the questionable tub of stuff in the refrigerator that you got the powers, or was it because of working on this helmet? Or do you even know how you got them?
I'm not entirely certain, man. I think it was something that was always within me, a deep inner strength that I've always had.
Yeah.
And I think my experiences somehow unlocked it. I think I working on this helmet, I think, really gave me some insight into how it works. Hey, like, check it out, I can fly. And he's like hovering 6 inches above the chair. Like he just says that out of the middle of nowhere.
Do you look over? Or
I do.
He's
do you
like
actually?
rotating slowly in the air.
But why?
But why not? Check it out.
You bumped my ceiling.
Well, I won't
Clean
get
it
into
while you're up there.
Well, he slowly comes down.
I could see that being handy if you can't reach something high up.
Check this out. I'll like use my telekinesis to like grab the sandwich and try to like do a mid-air ballet of meeting the sandwich and my own hovering body in the middle of the workshop, trying to just use my telekinesis and not my hands. I'm sure that the sandwich sort of jiggles around near my face, grazes my cheek a little bit before I reach my mouth over and grab a big bite of it. See, perfect control.
And
You
I
think that's
believe-
from the bugs that Molly gave you?
I hope not. That's weird.
Do we need to run some tests?
I don't know. Yeah, let's see how much I can lift. Yeah, that'll be rad.
Okay, let's do some tests.
All right, cool. We're gonna set up like a test rig where we can see what the extent of my powers actually are.
Right, and get like the computer part going where we can like chart it and
Yeah, I think
do
that's
all that
right.
kind of cool stuff.
Yeah. Benson's humming the $6 Million Man theme song in his head. Who knows what that even is in this world, but somehow it's from space, you guys. It's a really popular show in space.
Yeah.
You
And
have been everywhere, so.
I need Benson.
Yes, sir.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
And I should have some dice somewhere in the world, shouldn't I? Right. I'm gonna do it on my phone here.
Good thing about Astroplex is there's like online dice everywhere.
Yeah, for real. I don't know. Is there? All right, time. Is there a dice roller on Discord? Seriously, can't find my dice. This is stupid.
If you just Google one, they're everywhere. I like
Oh,
tactical tokens.
That's true.
Just pull up your view screen and
Yeah, he's busy trying to set up some Arcanotech random number generator. Okay. What did you want me to do? What do you want me to roll?
Constitution. saving throw.
Constitution.
Yep.
Okay.
Saving throw.
Right. Oh, it's a big 5, sir. That's not so good.
After about an hour of these tests, Benson, your stomach begins to gurgle.
Oh
and
man,
you feel queasy.
maybe I shouldn't have eaten a sandwich every single time we did the test.
maybe so the sandwich maybe is not the source of the powers.
Oh, I think it might be gonna throw our results off a little bit.
Throw him a bucket.
Is he still spinning in the air while this is happening? While he's like about to vomit?
Like I think he starts to feel it, and he goes straight down to the ground, just sitting right his ass right on the floor, legs spread out in front of him. Maybe I need to sit down for a second.
Roll me
I'm gonna
perception.
teleport that bucket right where it needs to be.
Dork.
Yes.
Either perception or medicine.
Okay. It's a nat 20. Let me see if I got bonuses. I don't know if it matters. It'd be a 25 with perception, and medicine would be a 21.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that some of those cheese sandwiches were Molly's?
Probably not
Yeah.
the source of his powers. Okay.
Definitely not. And with that, do you hear familiar, rundown, beat up hover car flying in?
I wish she would let me fix that.
All I'm saying is that I think you nicked that old lady. I mean,
I mean,
I think she's
who's
still
to say
moving.
that she doesn't like to spin for fun? You know, like she was just like it was like a cartoon. Like
I mean, she shouldn't have
I think
been crossing there.
I think her
Obviously,
mobility
at a
scooter
crosswalk,
took
it's a
most
wrong
of it.
place to be. But you know,
Yeah. I mean, she was crossing diagonally, like in 3-dimensional space. Like at that point, you're just asking to be hit
fair enough.
twice.
Yeah,
I do think I really got her when I backed up to check on her.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that. There was a bit of a bump and a scream, but
Yeah.
I mean, her leg was twitching still, so I'm sure
Her
we're
leg
fine.
was twitching. And I do think that her mobility scooter was administering some kind of electric shock to revive her. So, leave it up to professionals, right?
Fair enough. Well, let's just hope the other two got something
Oh.
productive done.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I had some sandwiches waiting in the fridge for me, and I am just real excited to get to those. They have been fermenting for weeks.
Oh, fermenting, huh?
Oh yeah, it's an old deep recipe. You got to make your sandwich, and then you wrap it in anything, and then you just forget about it until the outside wrapper starts to grow a little fuzzy. And that's how you know it's ready.
Hmm. That's intriguing. Dog Benson, why are you on the ground? You all right?
So, about those sandwiches you just mentioned,
Oh, did they get grainy? Yeah.
Benson tried them and we thought they gave him powers.
Give him powers.
I mean, that's a part of. I mean, the mold on that will make anyone think they get powers. You know.
It was kind of spicy.
Here,
The
look
wrapper.
at this data, and I pull out the sheets or the info. I don't know if we'd actually print it. I'm sorry, the pad that I have it on, and I start showing. See, he was floating. He can move stuff with his mind, and this was all after he ate the sandwiches that you left in the fridge. But we've come to the conclusion. I just go through all of this data that really comes to the conclusion of, and that was all wrong.
Okay. Can I look at this? At these readings and kind of try to infer anything about Benson.
Oh, that's right. You have medical
Benson's
stuff.
state. Yeah, that's right. I've got a +5 to medicine.
Yeah, so give me a medicine roll.
You are kind of a doctor.
Well, I mean that's a 2. So that's a 7 overall, and I'm really thinking about those sandwiches.
Yeah. I mean, it took you, a while to
Yeah.
ferment those.
I mean, gut rat meat is so tough to find up here, and I found the extra slimy stuff just for these sandwiches. I mean,
I thought that was mayonnaise.
Oh no! When it starts to get a little pussy, that's how you know it is this close to being ready.
I'm gonna go lay down a little bit.
So, Molly,
Yes.
I've had it. If
Oh.
you are going to take passengers in that car, I am going to fix it up. Quinn cannot be driving or driven around in those circumstances. He is much too much of a gentleman to say anything, but that is just horrible.
I mean, sure, she has a couple quirks, but I don't think she's really in that bad condition.
I'm
Past
fixing her.
her, a squirrel flies out of the back tailpipe. Something falls off the side and then gets magnetized against the far wall.
Where do you even find a squirrel in this part of the city?
They find
That's-
me.
Apparently, you've
And
got
besides
some talents.
that is the only thing that is cleaning out that exhaust port. It is a structural squirrel.
Quinn, Quinn.
Yeah.
Give me a nature check.
Nature check. Nature. This is, of course, Quinn's strong suit. Being
he's an elf, you know. He's got like nature in his blood.
13.
He's a city elf.
You're pretty sure that's a scrawny rat. And not a squirrel.
I don't know. No, that tail's not as bushy as I thought it was.
Yeah, he's got some mange going on.
All right. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's not a squirrel, but it's okay. Anyways, where did Benson get off to? Is he in the bathroom? Oh, poor guy. Anyways, we have 2 helmets, right? We gotta figure out what to do with them both. I think for sure Molly's father-in-law does not get the real one. I think we give him the modified version. I mean, I think we got a better payday than all those friends down at the docks or whatever they are. This thing's really powerful. I think if we're gonna sell it, we sell it to someone worthwhile, or just I don't know, use it to take over the world.
Yeah, while we're throwing ideas out there, I was thinking that maybe we should also get a little insurance ourselves. I know, I never talk about getting insurance. And maybe Benson, once he's kind of had that full body cleanse, we can kind of get some kind of dampeners that we can keep on ourselves so that we can't be affected by the helmet's abilities. Because I'd hate to be across town and have somebody, I don't know, make me stop at a traffic light.
That'd be awful, obeying the traffic laws.
Yellow means go faster, and if it's just turned red, it's basically yellow.
This is why I've never really bothered to get my driver's license. Okay, yeah, I like that idea though I have a feeling out of all people in the city, I'm not sure they're targeting you directly, Molly, no offense, but I don't think they're targeting any of us, to be honest. I mean,
they might target us now that we've done what we've done.
Yeah, if they get it back. So, I don't think we really want to be sitting on it too long. Eventually, someone's going to figure out a way to track it down. So, it's a small payday from all those stupid people. Mm-hmm. Although I'm just about open to sell them an empty box too and see how they take to that one.
If they can even get that box open, because there's a self-destruct thing on it, isn't there?
There is indeed. I'm sure if they wanted this, they have an idea. They got some tech person or someone else they're going to sell it to, which either gets them killed or gets them mad at us.
Yeah.
Did you say tech person?
Yeah, there you are. Yeah. How's that? Yeah, there's a little spot, right? It's okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll just.
It's okay. I get it.
Take my tie and wipe it on my jacket a little bit.
Perfect. You got it.
Benson's got a big steaming mug of tea that he got from somewhere.
What kind of tea is that?
I think this might actually. I don't know.
It's all right. It's best not to know usually.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's tea.
Benson, do you have any ideas? You're our tech guru here. You and Torque, of course, but in different aspects. So you guys have any ideas here? Molly had an idea for some sort of dampener to make it so that this couldn't target us specifically. Do we try to clone this one more time, or do we just try to sell the original off as quick as we can?
What if we clone it and then return the first one?
I mean, problem is they saw us take. They saw somebody take something. So to return to the scene of the crime seems like a risk that may not be worth doing. I don't know. I mean, it's a thought. I'm not saying no. I'm just trying to.
You know, I'll put my hand to make it anything you guys are willing to pay for. Honestly, I think that's a good idea. Though now that we know this technology is out there, I would feel a lot better if I had some way to defend myself against it.
All right. Well, we'll have to figure out the resources we need for that. I doubt we just got all the spare parts for that lying around here.
I guess in the meantime, I could take while we're figuring out those logistics, I could take the clone to BDT and move on from there.
Might as well get that monkey off your shoulders.
Yeah. I know Torque came with me last time, but I would, if someone does need to come with me, can it not be Torque?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you want someone to come along, I'll come along. I mean, I think the two tech people are best off working with the tech and
teching it up. Yeah.
You know, I can come along and.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I'll feel better with my feet on the ground for a minute.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we should get a taxi.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I've said before, you know, I don't really know where BDT is located. He usually just kidnaps me.
Fair enough. So is there a place we need to go in order to get kidnapped?
Yeah, I know a place.
All right. You
guys
need anything?
You don't want us to follow in the van and just watch you?
No, it'll be fine. It's just the old burlap sack taxi, you know. Same day.
I don't know if Quinn needs to be shoved into a burlap sack.
Well, I can bring a linen sack.
I think I'll manage one way or the other. It's all right. I'm just there for moral support and hopefully make sure that Molly's safe and sound.
Yeah.
What's the protocol there, though? Should I leave my weapons behind?
Hide as many weapons as he can on ya.
Okay, fair enough. And he'll just kind of adjust, shifting his guns in different places. You know what? In fact, I'm still in, I think, our little dark workwear. So I'm gonna quickly change back into my suit, something a little bit more, me. And then that way I can maybe hide a weapon or two a little bit better. And then I'll be ready to go.
Yeah. Molly's got one knife hidden on her, and it's between her butt cheeks, and that's all she needs. She doesn't say that out loud.
Thank God.
That's just something for you, dear viewers.
Yeah, Quinn goes.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
Goes to the bathroom and changes. Comes back
Quinn.
out looking nice. Yeah.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Let's see. Sleight of hand is up there. Okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna spend a PowerPoint and try to re-roll this one.
Okay.
Oh, I improved it by 1. That's a 9. Rolled a 6 and then a 7.
And with that, you got to head out with the modified helmet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, with the duplicate helmet.
Yeah, the lesser of the two. helmets.
Yeah.
And with that, y'all had mentioned instead of taking Molly's car, y'all would actually held down the ride.
I
Yeah,
think we
let's-
will,
check
but we'll
these.
walk a couple blocks first. Like, I don't want to
Okay. Yeah.
hail a spot. Like, take a little stroll before
Okay.
Quinn will flag down a reputable transport.
Okay.
Oh wait, when they go outside, I'm gonna run out there real quick. Quinn, let me see one of your guns.
All right, which one you want? You want the new taser? You want the old one?
Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put a tracker on it in case y'all get into trouble. We can find you.
All right, let's go with the. I guess we'll put it on the new taser pistol.
So I'm gonna put a tracker on one that I'm very familiar with because I usually put them on Molly.
Yes. Okay. Are you hiding it?
Yes, I'm hiding it where it looks like it's just part of the gun.
So go ahead, give me a sleight of hand as well.
Like, wait,
Can
before
I
they
help?
leave.
I would
Can I
argue
help
for
with the
like
sleight of hand?
nanotech or something for them, because she'd be like taking it apart to put it inside like the handle or something, right?
Yeah.
Dave?
I'll give it to you. Yeah. Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
No, that sleight of hand's good for you, Tor.
No, Arcana Tech is definitely better. Let's see. Okay, 17 plus my Arcana Tech.
Oh, snap. What happened?
It was not a problem.
Watchers. I do believe, Watchers, that we're experiencing some technical difficulties. Is everybody still here? Okay, there it goes. Okay. So let's get us back to the programming. Sorry about that. Probably. Yeah. Okay, here we go. As we return back, what is the Arcanotech roll to hide the tracker within Quinn's gun?
23.
23. Is time for things to die. There you go. Come on, work again.
I volunteer Molly as tribute if it's the time for things to die.
Wow.
Completely dead thrice.
She has enough
Okay.
drugs in her system. She'll be back. It's fine.
And with that,
I laid out on the street for a week. I was fine when they brought me back.
Molly and Quinn
Yes.
head out the front door. Torque. Benson. What do y'all do as they take the modified helmet that y'all made?
I'm going to get my pad out and open Astroplex 360 and watch them.
Okay.
With the tracker.
Yeah. See them walking down the street.
Yep. I would just totally just creep on them and spy.
Benson, what are we doing?
Benson's like feeling a little bit better. He was just dehydrated mostly, I think. Now's he got the tea in him. He's gonna start. He's bored, so he's gonna start doing some sketches, some planning, getting things ready to make some of these. I don't know what we're gonna call them, like brain shield helmets or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we can make them smaller than a helmet. It'd be cool if they were like sunglasses or something smaller like that. Yeah, I'm working on mind shielding sunglasses. That's what I'm doing.
Okay. With that, go ahead and give me. I'll allow you to choose what skill, what tool set, what ability you think that would best suit you. Now, mind you, this is the design phase.
Yeah. Well,
or just a simple, straight up intelligence check.
That seems like Arcanotech would be really the way to go with this thing, right?
For sure.
Like, and we've got like a full like design suite and stuff here, right? Like, there's good tools for doing this shit, right?
Absolutely.
So I think, all right. So I think I get a bonus.
You do.
Yep. It's what is it?
So,
+2. That's what it is. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I think Arcanotech is what I want to do because I'm really heckin' good at that.
Yeah.
All right. The Lord says, with my bonus, 23.
Okay. After about an hour, you think you've got a pretty solid plan, blueprints, whatnot, the schematics. Yeah.
All right.
Pretty sure that you can build this thing now.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not in a super hurry, but while we're waiting for people to come back, and I'm waiting for my appetite to come back after my my adventures there, I might as well start tinkering something. Maybe I can make one of these.
Yeah, a prototype.
Yeah.
So with that, go ahead and give me another Arcana check. And since you are using Torque Shop, you get a +5. What is Torque helping, or is Torque still watching? It's been an hour now.
I wouldn't be helping because he's designing when he starts doing the prototype, though. So yes, I guess I would now be helping.
Okay.
Just like handing him, because he doesn't know exactly what all tools I have and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so with that, Vincent.
It's hard to lose with such a delicious bonus. Wait, is it +5 on top of all the other stuff that I get?
So what?
Because I get a bonus when I'm using tools.
Yeah. So
time.
because when you're using normal tools and stuff like that, you get a +2, right?
Yeah.
Well, you're in actual workstation, a place that cannot be moved, so on and so forth, unless if you have a lot of wealth to like just grab it and move it, But so yeah, every single ability or every single tool you need, every single cutting torch to laser to high press drill to whatever else, to make teeny tiny screws, it's here within this workshop. So you're going to get a +5 on top of that. Torque, however, is helping you out, so you're going to get an advantage that roll on top of that.
Sweet. I'm gonna do that then. Oh, well, that's quite good then. We got a 26 total, baby.
And it was not a nat 20, right?
No, it was not.
Okay. Let me know when you roll a nat 20.
I will
or
tell
nat
you.
1.
No, I gotta.
Catastrophically bad could happen, or a brilliant miracle could happen. So.
Dirty 26.
Dirty 26. Okay. You and Torque.
That was my number in college.
Yeah. Torque, give me a D4 roll.
Alrighty. It's a 1.
With the schematics and the know-how between the two of y'all finish this prototype within the next hour.
And we're good.
And with that, we turn our attention to the city once more, to Molly and Quinn, as y'all have just left Torque's workshop and is heading down the street. What are y'all discussing? What are y'all thinking? What's y'all's thoughts?
Well, whenever Quinn is gonna start, like, once Quinn feels like we're a good enough distance away, and he's like hailing a cab, because Quinn should be the one to hail a cab, because Molly's not gonna get any cabs of repute. Molly is gonna pull out her screen. She's gonna send a quick message to her wife, because typically that tends to get BDT's attention. I'm not sure if he's got her phone wired or something. Send a quick message of her wife, and it's just it's a meme of a really cute rat that says, "Oh, wish you were here."
Quinn,
Yeah.
what are you feeling?
Yeah. So first I would have, and I didn't mention it, but I would have had Torque like have the papers that we found and, say hide it somewhere, whatever, keep it safe. But yeah, I mean, we're not far from Torque shop. I mean, a few blocks, but
Yeah.
I think he'd just hail, whatever the local cab in this area is. I mean, he's not going to be too picky, since he knows probably the places that Molly's going to have us go is not going to be a place that, like, a top of the line car company would be or anything. So he's kind of just tailing down a local cab service.
But give me either presence or performance.
Okay, yeah, let's do a presence roll.
Can I do a sneak roll so that they don't see me and keep on driving?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me that stealth roll.
Okay, thank you. Let's see.
It will be a dirty 23.
It's a freaking 17 plus 6, so it's a dirty 23.
Yeah. Go ahead, Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a D10 roll.
D10 roll.
Yeah.
Now, out of the dice I had prepped, that is not one of the ones I was ready for. 8.
8. It takes you a while, amazingly enough. But after about 8 minutes, this black van wheels in, beat up. Just at one time it looks like they sold ice cream. And then the I and some of the other letters were faded off or rubbed off, and now it says cab.
Them overdrivers in my part of the city have a little bit higher standards than over here, but this one will do.
What is your passive perception, Molly.
My passive perception. Let's see. That's a 13.
Can't quite place it, but something's off.
God, this black painted. There's something kind of weird about this black painted ice cream truck that's playing quiet, creepy ice cream truck music in the middle of a busy street, but I can't put my finger on it.
The side door slides open, and you see a dude with an overcoat and one of those funny little Greek hats.
Funny little Greek hats, like a fedora.
No, not a fedora. It's one of those like fisherman Greek hats. That's kind of it almost looks like one of those Peaky Blinder caps, but it's not. It stands up and it's got the brim. It's got that little ribbon thing that goes around, and he looks at y'all, and y'all quickly see it's an insectoid. And it says, "Get in, get in."
And to be fair, I rolled a 23 on my stealth.
You did.
So I am in Quinn's shadow.
You are.
I am.
All right. Nothing here looks too weird. As he kind of like will slide his hand over to where his gun is not very well hidden, just to like kind of have the assurance of having it. He'll step in. I'm sure Molly has kind of told him the directions of where to tell the cabbie to go anyways.
I rolled a 6 on insight, so when your hand kind of slides back to touch your gun, Molly's like, "Oh, he needs his paw," and she like puts her hand on his hand. And there's like a little pat.
Waver away a little bit, like.
Do y'all enter?
I mean, everything as a person tells me no, but let's go with chaos. Yeah, we'll jump.
All the instincts are screaming no, but the
Yes.
chaos is screaming yes.
As y'all climb in, I mean, the seats look a bit rickety. You look down and there's a few bolts that have been, looks like they've been recently put down, screwed in. Sorry, there's no seat belts, but I'll get you there. Could you shut the door?
Yeah, let's shut the door. I'm gonna try to shut the door, but not like shut the door. Like,
Give me a sleight of hand check then.
okay, yeah, this is not gonna go well, but you know what? It's good. All right, all right.
Can I help by being in the shadows if it's any help at all? But just like, he's like trying to slide the door shut, and Molly's got like a finger on the edge to like slow down the acceleration so he can like control it a little more.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a reroll on that.
All
Pick
right,
the
let's see.
highest of the two.
Okay, 16. Yeah, we're all good to go. We can head on out.
Yeah, where y'all going?
Molly tells him where she's usually nabbed.
Okay.
The corner of Park and Elm, I think.
Lower Park and Lower Elm. Yeah.
I'm sorry, the Lower Park, Lower Elm. There's like a bar nearby there, I think. A friend was telling me about.
Okay.
This is
As he takes off,
How fast does he take off? Because Molly's real small, and there are no seatbelts.
no, yeah, fairly quickly actually. And he zooms really horribly in and out of traffic to the point that, like, at one point in one time you swear, or you swore that Molly is driving. But yeah, he runs into various other vehicles, yells at them in insectoid, and just here and there and everywhere.
Hey, it's okay, buddy. I'm not in that big of a rush. We could take it a little.
I'll get you there.
Yeah, one piece would be preferable. That's all I'm saying.
What are you talking about, Quinn? This is like the smoothest ride I've had in one of these cabs in a long time. This guy's really good.
What is?
Next time I'm calling my car service. I don't care where we're going. I'm calling the car service.
What is Quinn's passive perception? We know Molly's is 13.
This is
15.
15.
15. 1-5.
What did you say, Molly?
Oh, I was just saying that his is 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
I put it in chat in case you needed it.
Gotcha. I have the character sheet over it. You suddenly hear the automatic doors lock. But you have the door, with help from Molly, not completely shut. And he totally is oblivious to that. But as soon as that conversation was done, you immediately heard that locking noise.
I'm going to like slowly pull my gun out a little bit. Getting it ready. I'm gonna like glance back at Molly. Molly, we may have to jump whenever this thing slows down.
Molly is speechless.
Molly takes the knife from between her butt cheeks.
Okay. When you see this action with the fat passive 15.
He wish he couldn't have.
Some things you can just never unsee.
The van turns right, turns left.
I think I'm gonna start to like look for a point where we hopefully come to like a slow enough point that we could jump out if we felt we needed to, or like a spot in traffic.
Molly,
Yeah.
roll me street.
Ooh, the streets. The streets are where I'm from.
Or
Let me get to
survival.
the streets. Oh, no, I'm gonna do the streets.
See, I'm pretty good at streets too, depending on what it is. I might be able to help.
You know, I think I'm fine. That's a dirty
Okay.
21.
Cool.
He starts to pull up at the light, and when it turns red, he gets in the far right lane and begins to turn right. And you know for a fact the garage that you normally get hijacked at is to the left.
You know, I think this is our stop, Quinn.
All right, thanks. We're gonna go now. Throw the door open and jump out.
Molly throws a handful of loose credits and a couple dead cockroaches, which would be just kind of like a popcorny snack to the insectoids of the depths.
Okay, so both of y'all give me a athletics roll.
Can I do a flip while I do it and have it be acrobatics?
Well, right now, you presently have advantage, Molly, given to you by Shadow Soldier PR. In
Thank
chat.
you, Shadow Soldier.
I will put
Okay.
it right now.
Athletics, let's do it.
So athletics. Okay,
Yeah.
15.
15,
Oh, that's a 17, down from an 18.
17.
So thank you, Shadow Soldier.
I am also going to use the advantage in chat for myself.
Okay, good.
And I'm rolling 2 20s. Ooh. Glad I did.
Oh. Did
You
we just
hear
get
suddenly the spray of gunfire go off. However, as y'all manage to jump out and do a tuck roll, whatever y'all had to do, behind one of the many outcroppings of, objects from, Astroplex, whether it be, some kind of main line going up or electrical box or whatever, y'all managed to successfully dodge behind it as not only he sprays out the windows and shoots his doors all up, he immediately turns right and y'all quickly dodge around this electrical box. He continues to fire and then just takes off.
Is that a friend of yours?
A Squints. Is that a friend of hers?
Molly.
Yeah.
I need you to either give me a perception or streets.
Oh, perception of streets. Well, they're the same thing for me, so I'll just roll.
So it's gonna either tell me which one though.
I mean, it's a perception, and she rolled a 3, so it's a 6.
I mean, the bullets were coming in hard and quick. Your small frame, you're pretty sure if you took one, it wouldn't have been good.
So just to be clear, the gunman was the driver. He was shooting at us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as he drove, I mean, that entire side that y'all jumped out of is like decimated. I mean, it's got holes in it. The glass is all shattered. And that side door that y'all came in out, y'all see him as he takes off. I mean, it kind of moves back and forth now. So.
All right. Well, Molly, I think
I'd give him a 3 out of 5 stars.
3. That is mighty generous.
He's a good driver. I mean, obviously the guns part removes a star, and the lack of seatbelts removes another star.
Okay. I was dropping a couple more stars on my rating, but it's all right.
Look, we can give different ratings, separate strokes for separate folks.
All right. Well, why don't you lead the way to this place? And he's gonna try to tuck the gun back away. Try to hide it again. Just
Yep, Molly leads the way to the garage.
Give me another stealth roll.
Keep that knife in your hand. So
Nope, it's back in the crack.
is this stealth for both of us?
Stealth.
18.
That is a 16 plus 6. That's a 22. Yeah.
Okay. I would assume you're hiding the knife.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, it takes y'all another 15 minutes, but you get to the garage that you're oh so familiar with. Run down. I mean, it's got shady vehicles in it here and there. Some run down, some beat up, some that look like they shouldn't belong here are quite nice and decked out in fabulous colors, and just it's amazing that the thing hasn't been stolen yet. But you're pretty sure that those that haven't touched the vehicle or those that own the vehicle, Molly, are some criminal organizational leaders that you don't want to mess with their vehicle. And you get to the spot.
When we were coming in, Molly said hi to the toll man, because the toll man has seen her probably come in here a lot, has never seen her leave.
It is a turtle. His name is Phil.
Hey Phil, working hard or hardly working?
Working.
Hey, good dude.
Hi,
Hey brother.
Molly.
Yep, we're doing this. Loves that
What?
movie recommendation you gave me last time.
Happened to your car?
Ooh, yeah.
Family die or fall to pieces?
Nah, my friend is just having a look at it, decided to take a cab. Pretty good ride. Guy shot at us, but okay, yep.
Still have your muffler that fell off.
Oh, I thought the squirrel was getting real angsty. Yeah, he lives in that muffler. Yeah, just keep it up front for me. Or actually, Molly's doing head math in her head if she can carry it with her.
We'll
No, you know
come
what?
back for it.
Yeah, we can come back for it, yeah.
I'm still running the toll on it.
Oh, okay.
No problem. We'll take care of it when we get back.
Yeah, totally, dude. We'll, see you
If
at the
you need
Christmas
to.
party.
You can always
Yeah.
sell it, for parts to cover the toll.
For parts.
Cannot. It's against policy.
Well, then I guess you just have to wait till we can come back and settle up.
You're a real one, Phil. Molly disappears into the darkness.
As y'all hear the last few words from Phil. Bye.
He's a lively one, that one.
He is. He does not know when to end a sentence, though.
No, he does not. Perfect job for that one, though, I'm sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So what do? We just stand here in the dark garage and wait for someone to come hijack us?
Screeching out of the dark. I mean, I'd like to see how my muffler's doing. I'm wondering if, he's put it in its own parking space and he's just kind of cordoned it off, or if he's, And I'm sure that, while we're finding that, they'll come out of the dark and nab us.
All right.
As y'all walk the parking garage.
It's two people walking a parking garage.
And you start to show the various places to Quinn where you've parked.
I was grabbed here. I was grabbed here.
And
I got
Quinn,
scraped over there, so my blood is still there.
Yeah, you start to see telltale signs of Molly's achievements.
My toothbrush. It's in a pigeon's nest.
and you start to see bits and pieces of her vehicle too. In these various parking spots, whether it be radiator fluid just gushed out one day, or oil leaks, or a handful of screws.
Maybe we buy you another car,
Never.
No?
No.
I mean, we might get some paydays out of something here. Maybe we can afford,
Maybe some new floor mats, but I don't think it really needs too much.
I was thinking that out of everything on your car, it was the floor mats that was
Really?
out of place.
It elevates the whole experience,
Does it would indeed. I believe you. It was hard for me to put a finger on it, but once you mentioned it, I was like, yeah, you're right. The floor mats
The
are
problem
the
is
issue with
the
that
floor
car.
mats. I've been telling Torque that, and Torque's like, no, your bottoms, and then this is probably around when
when the van screeches around the corner.
The
And,
white van does show up,
Okay.
and it opens up, and you see. Well, you don't really see. They surprisingly enough for the big size they are, you just see all of a sudden darkness, Molly, as usual, and the grab. However, Quinn,
Yeah.
you see these two giant, like, horned beetles. And one of them looks at you and swings at you with a large punch, and clearly misses you.
Hey.
Hey, be gentle with him. He's fragile.
Just, I'm here to come along, moral support. That's it. Just to make sure what BDT wants gets to him. That's it. Coming willingly.
Roll me for presents.
Great time for a natural one.
Ooh!
As you hear another one chattering.
Hey, I mean, really, are you gonna trust Molly to make sure something as valuable as that gets back to him?
Does a nat 20 hit?
Yeah, not Tony will hit.
And you feel this large, hard carapace, like almost like a stone mallet, hits you in your face.
Unnecessary.
And-
Oh, unnecessary.
As you do take 10 points of damage.
Holy shit. All right.
And suddenly a bag is put over your head, and you feel your body being lifted up and thrown into the van too.
Do they throw him into me?
I said I'd come along.
Amazingly enough, misses you, Molly,
Yeah, I'm real small.
as you hear this loud thud on the
Oh
next to
no!
you.
Quinn, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. That's just a nice little
You taste blood
welcome back.
when
No one makes me taste my own blood.
How many hit points did you have? do you
33.
33.
Oh,
I'm
dang.
down to 23 now.
You're not too sure. Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Let's see.
Can I help him with that by giving him
no.
medical advice? Oh, dang it.
No,
Squeeze your butt
no,
cheeks, Quinn.
Jesus.
No, nothing like that. What we
That one.
roll?
Nat one!
Shit.
Yo. It's 2 in a row.
My guy's concussed.
If anybody wants to help the sanity of Quinn,
I don't want to help.
now is the time to do it in chat, watchers.
It's alright.
Quinn,
Right, I'm a medical professional. But they store me under the seat, so I can't
Yeah.
reach it right now.
You're bagged and stored.
I'm in the luggage carrier.
as the mouthful of blood, you cough it up, and suddenly you feel a few teeth loose, and you spit them out as well.
That is teeth.
Fortune.
And you feel the jolt of the van take off. And as you do, watchers, it is that time of the evening that we take a small 15-minute break. Remember, there's points to spend when needed. But that's all right. Quinn lost some teeth, and Molly may figure out how to put some back in his mouth. But in the meantime, let's take a 15-minute break, come back, and see how it all plays out between the two groups. See y'all soon, Watchers.
If you are enjoying our content, please consider supporting us through Patreon. Patrons get access to videos early, as well as digital content easily imported into your own game or campaign. Every bit of support helps us grow as a channel. Do you enjoy watching a live game? Do you have Amazon Prime? Please consider subscribing using your Prime sub on twitch.tv/thexpguild. This is a free and easy way to support the channel. Finally, if you do enjoy this content and know others who might, tell your friends and family about the XP Guild. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us for yet another XP Guild show. If you are enjoying this, please do us a favor, click like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to be notified when our next show goes live. Feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear from you guys, hear your thoughts on the show, or anything else you want to talk about. I'd like to take a quick moment to say thank you to our friends over at Hero Forge, a Sky Castle LLC product. We are not sponsored by them, but if you're looking for great custom miniatures, check out HeroForge.com. They've been so kind to let us use their art, as many of the miniatures and artwork that we use come from their website with their permission. However, they have not reviewed our content, and so what we do does not necessarily represent their views or beliefs. Again, thank you to Hero Forge.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, let's get back to the show.
We find ourselves back away from Gwen and Molly and turn our attention back to Torch Shop as they have just finished prototype of the special glasses that can manipulate, or supposedly manipulate, the brain waves and whatnot of this helmet. Let us go see what they have been up to. It's been 2 hours now since they started, and they just finished. What are y'all doing? As y'all just finished the prototype.
I feel like the next thing we got to do is test this, but tell you what, why don't I put the sunglasses on and you can try to take over my mind.
Will it work with my parts? I am
Yeah, as far as I know.
inorganic. I don't have like a brain up there.
Yeah, but I don't know. Hey Dave. Torque would be affected just like anybody else, wouldn't they? Or could use this, right? Or do they have a point?
Is it organic beings?
As
Or
far
inorganic.
as far as what y'all studied on the helmet itself, it looks like it's organic beings are only affected by this helmet.
Oh, so we can't even test this. I can't very well put the helmet and the sunglasses on. Oh, although that he thinks for a minute. Wait, what would happen if I did?
As you think about it, you quickly realize no, inorganic beings can use the helmet, but they're unaffected by its power.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I don't need the glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll put the glasses on, and we got the helmet. You can try to use it on me, and we'll see if the glasses work.
What is this? What is this that you wrote in the helmet? Or what does it say? Skynet? What is this?
It's
Huh.
nothing. It'll be
The helmet.
fine.
The helmet does not say that, but yes. The glasses
Sure,
may.
robots are taking over the world. All right, let's try it.
All right, let me do my hair real quick.
Okay. What are you gonna do to it?
I'm just, I gotta look cool. Hang on a sec. I gotta fix my hair and like put the sunglasses on and like look cool because I'm gonna pull like a cool like superhero stance, kind of like whip my cape out, like spread my feet out a little bit, like shoulder width, like I can take it. Hit me with your mind powers.
All right. I put the helmet on.
Put the helmet on.
Yes. That's what I said.
And a series of commands suddenly pop up.
Oh.
You gotta think in Russian.
And and it is in code, which you can read. And it asks you to go through a series of questions and answers and various things of that nature, as if it is trying to link with you.
And I am reading Benson everything on the screen and telling him what I'm doing and my answers and everything, so he knows what's going on.
Okay. And at the very end, it asks you to activate or not to activate.
I activate it. I'm activating it.
Okay.
It's one of those click through, license agreements. Don't worry about it.
I had to
Yes.
accept cookies.
And as you do, you feel the neural links shot through your system. Take 3 points of damage. And you hear a voice. Welcome, Torque, to Viral Stream Productions. How may we serve you?
What are my options?
And it lists a series of options, from going to the mainstream of the network to more secure locations, as well as satellite, and bouncing the system off to closed networks. Those that are not directly attached to the weave itself.
Okay, so I try to find. That's just information searches. I guess I try to find the area of mind control.
Mhm.
Be sure that our theory is correct. What do I call you? Helmet lady.
You may call me Iris.
Iris?
Iris.
Iris. That's not a good name for a computer.
It is what I was programmed to do.
That's
I
kind of a
see.
rad name for a computer, actually.
I
Are you trying to control my mind yet? I think the glasses work.
Virus, how would I control minds?
Simple. You must choose a selection on what network you wish to be on. And then we may pinpoint the subject after that.
I have no idea. As Sandy, I guess Torque picks the appropriate network because she would know.
So right now you're targeting Benson.
Uh-huh. There's, I'm assuming, not a Benson network, so.
No, but he is I mean, do you have special protocols in your workshop to be offline or connected to the weave, or is it a specialized security system that is like, various programs and whatnot are put into place against hackers and all kinds of, spies and stuff like that. So
I would say with Molly there, we can be on the weave, but we are very, very protected against hackers and stuff. And we try to stay off the weave, and we can go offline. We can do all of it. It just depends on what is needed because of Molly.
There's got to be like a local weave, right? Like there's a
The
weave
neighborhood
router
weave.
somewhere
okay.
behind the couch. Something.
So it pulls up a list of options for you for that, and it
Okay, so my local garage.
Yeah, it gives you your
Open
so you're part of
network,
the network.
okay.
Yeah, and areas and stuff like that. So yeah, it gives you that option. Mechanically, you may choose to use a PowerPoint or take the neural damage that all Arcana Tech unleashes.
Oh, I'll just take the damage. It's fine.
Okay. This time it was a bit rough as you feel the neural links just fry your system. Take 4 points of damage. And suddenly the goggles around you fade away. And you see hovering above the network not only all the buildings within the network, but you begin to see the people on their devices or in cameras or, watching stuff or doing stuff. And this neighborhood's not great, so you see some pretty awful stuff.
So I'm in the net, in the weave.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, so I will try to find Benson.
Immediately, it lists last locations and pings your shop. And it zooms in onto your shop itself. And it looks like it turns on all the visual software that you have within the shop itself.
Okay.
See, this is why I had to do my hair first.
Okay.
Give me.
So Virus, can I control him or just the electronics on him?
Presently searching for Benson.
He's right there.
Go ahead. No, you don't see him, and because you've got the goggle, the helmet on, and you just see your shop. You don't see him yet as you look around. I need you though to give me a perception roll with advantage.
Okay.
Benson,
Yes.
that last roll you did was a 23, am I correct?
Something like that.
Okay.
I don't remember. I don't have lap anymore.
You
Yes.
need a 23 or higher.
Okay. So I'm glad I had advantage because I rolled a 1,
Mm-hmm.
but the second dice was a nat 20. I rolled both ends of the spectrum, I swear. So
what's
the
that
nat
total,
20 plus my perception is 5, so 25.
The helmet. Flickers for a little bit. And all of a sudden you see Benson standing there. Well, it's difficult to detect possible malware attached to subject.
Okay, so Virus, you can see him, but you know something's wrong with him. Got it. Hey, Benson, take off the glasses. I'm not going to try to control your mind. I just want to look at you through the helmet.
But, all right. I'll take them off.
What about now, Virus?
Deactivate the glasses.
As you deactivate the glasses, suddenly Benson has a red line around him. Target acquired. Options available. And the options that come up are: you can see their surface thoughts, gaining an advantage on insight as you read their emotions. The next option, you can probe beyond the surface and dig deeper into their mind. Third option, you are able to manipulate their minds in such a way that you can either affect their emotions. Fourth option, you may suggest a command, a series of words, and subject will do such. Fifth option, you may charm the person into doing your bidding. And last option, you may dominate the person to do what you want them to do.
Okay, so I read out all those options to Benson and say, okay, now let's put the glasses back on.
All right, I'll reactivate the glasses.
Okay, so with that, Benson, as you reactivate the glasses, you may either spend power points or take the neural damage.
Yeah, you know what? I have PowerPoints now, so I'll spend one.
Okay, so as you spend a power point, it immediately activates. I need you to make an Arcanotech check for me.
All right, and this is counts as a piece of equipment or whatever, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, it is a piece of equipment that you have.
Bonuses and whatnot. Here's my dice roller. Let's roller. 21, sir.
Torque. Give me that perception again.
With advantage? Or regular?
Regular.
Let's see, that's a 17 plus 5, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Benson, what was the roll that you did?
What did I say? 21.
And Torque, you rolled a 22.
Yeah.
Once again, Benson's the red circle fades away, and Benson like flickers in and out. And once again, Virus says, "Malware detected. Subject is trying to disguise themselves. Would you like me to eliminate the malware?"
No. I need to turn you off, Virus. How do we do that?
A little shutdown button pops up,
Okay, I shut it down.
and suddenly the room goes black again, and you see, the helmet into your face.
Yeah, I'll take it off. All right, so we're almost there with the glasses, but we're not.
Sounds like they're kind of like if you keep constantly adjusting them, it's fine. It looks like I could probably stay off your radar for a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, not as slam dunk as I had hoped, but hey, it's a prototype, right?
Right. I am a little concerned that we have been in one area for a long time. I was thinking we might want to take this helmet and just kind of drive around the city in case anybody's looking for it and can track it.
Maybe should have thought of that before we activated it, huh?
Yeah. That
Y'all
hit me.
Did not necessarily turned the security device off, but y'all subdued it enough to where y'all could make a replica of it. But it was going to be extremely difficult to turn off that security device without destroying the helmet, basically. So
I'm thinking we turn on the shop's security and we get in the van and we just drive around and keep moving so we're not an easy target.
Can we go get some pizza or something?
That sounds like a great plan.
I'm feeling better, but I don't have anything in my stomach now.
Get you something to eat. We'll get me some oil, and we'll have a blast.
All right, cool. You're buying, right?
I
don't think you guys even paid me yet.
I have not. Shoot. Hold on. And I go to Molly's nest, trying to dig around for her stash.
go ahead and give me a
Dexterity, roll for needles.
No. Molly, give me a stealth roll.
That is a 22.
Dang.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
You need a 22 or higher to find Molly's secret stash.
In perception or
Yep.
investigation?
Investigation.
Investigation. 18. Nope.
Yeah. You.
That's fine. I have some race winnings. So yeah, I just grab my credit card, I guess. Like literally
It's
credits
a-
on a card.
It's like a steak. So,
Credit stick. Okay. Like 2-word, not credit card in our world, but
No.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Credit
with
stick.
that, do y'all hop in the van and go?
Yes, and then I'm going to Benson, work on security for the van. There's a console over there, and see if you can get us stealthy. I do have some programs you'll see on there, but let's see if we can bump them up a bit.
Yeah. Tell you what. Yeah. Why don't I deploy my little buddies and I'll make sure nobody's looking for us.
That sounds good.
And
Do they need
as-
pizza as well?
No, they are Magi organic Arcanotech. Yeah, no, they don't eat.
Oh, okay.
And as y'all take off, we turn our attention little less inquisitive segment. More of a kidnapping, to say the least. As we find ourselves deep within the depths of Astroplex itself, and in particularly within BDT's space. And for those that know him well and are allowed to say his name, he is known as Big Daddy T. And as the masks are pulled off, when this is the first time you have seen BDT, a large, hulking insectoid with multiple arms. Give me either a streets or a nature check. I'll even allow education.
Would you know?
Can I stop his mouth from bleeding while he's staring BDT down?
Holly,
Yeah.
which drugs or whatnot do you have on you that may additionally help with this medicine check that you're about to do?
God, I haven't looked through the drug list recently. Can I make something up?
As long as it's reasonable and not copycat
Okay.
from reality.
Yeah, of course not. So it's hair. No.
Nope.
So, Molly, actually, this comes from her medicine kit. There are these, there's like this powder that you can like sprinkle on, like it's usually for like small wounds or missing things. It helps like rebind. If you lose like the tip of your finger, you lose like a piece of your toe, you lose a bit of your ear, it just helps you rebind that together. So
it's called binding powder?
yeah, binding powder. And Molly's, if Quinn won't allow her to rebind the teeth, she's at least binding up his lip back together because I feel like it's pretty badly split.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me that medicine check with advantage.
Oh, heckity heck yeah. Medicine with advantage.
I'm at 30-21 for streets.
I got 2 18s, guys, so that is a 23.
Get them teeth back in.
Not only you manage to quickly, you go to work, and what does this look like? And what is Quinn feeling right now? And Quinn, she's suddenly in your face, in your mouth.
I think it feels like Molly's hands are in his mouth. And she's like literally got him by like, she's literally grabbed his hair. It's like trying to keep his head still as she's like pressing things back together. And the powder is really acrid. Like it's not poisonous, but it's not meant to taste good at all. It's like gunpowder and sulfur. Like it's just real nasty tasting.
And your eyes just suddenly like bug out, and as you do, you see BDT sitting there on a couch, and you realize not only he's an insectoid, but he's from the tick family. And with the 23, yeah, you know immediately if you don't say the right words and act accordingly, these guys are bloodsuckers and can easily drain a body in mere seconds.
Well, thank you, Molly. That surprisingly actually feels like they are in.
Molly.
maybe you handle
Yeah.
this, and I back you up if you need it.
Yep.
Roll me a d6.
Oh,
Plus-
D6.
We'll say d6 plus 2.
Ooh. It's a 3 plus 2, so that's 5.
Quinn. You're healed for 5 hit points.
Heck yeah.
As
Hey.
as you hear clapping at the end of the hallway, or not hallway, but room. Well done, Molly. Well done.
Yep.
only-
Yep, boss.
Not only you have brought back something that I have asked for, but I get a show out of it too with this new fellow that you have brought. You keep on bringing me interesting people. I did not like the last one. Do not bring
Yeah.
that thing back. But this
Yeah, I didn't think you liked him. This is Quinn.
one smells tasty as you hear the
He's-
chattering.
Oh, he's not tasty. He is just full of not tasty things.
Nope, not tasty at all, sir. I'm just here to back up Molly, but I'm probably a little tougher than you would like.
That's right. That's right. He's very stringy,
Very gamey.
very gamey.
But go ahead and give me. We get rid of deception, so
Yeah, it's
go
just
ahead.
presence.
Personality.
Just
Presence
give me-
isn't-
Go ahead, give me a presence roll then.
Oh my gosh.
Not Molly.
Oh no.
Molly, you get to add to Quinn's dice roll.
What do I add?
Just a help action. Oh.
Okay.
Then with the help, which would give me advantage, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So that is a natural 20 for 25. Otherwise, it was a 10.
He nods. I have heard those that are dressed like you tend to be sour.
See? I wouldn't want to spoil your appetite.
And he
So sour.
shudders.
Wow, he's really bothered by the thought of eating you, Quinn.
Thank the Lords. Those
Molly,
good
on the
as
other
done.
hand,
I mean, it
I'm
seems like Molly's brought you what you wanted.
well,
She's only trying to be a good good in-law, you know. She's family. You wouldn't want to eat family. I hope.
And even then, I feel like the only one allowed to eat me is my wife.
One would hope.
he narrows his eyes. I have eaten the past 20 kids. I have no problem eating in-laws, especially when they go against my instructions.
Mm-hmm.
But we brought you the helmet.
And
I
you
mean-
see one of the rhinoceros beetlekin come over. You're pretty sure it's the one that punched you in the face when
Kind of glare at him a little bit.
he
I think Molly is showing this that they are very sorry for their discretion, their lack of judgment, and they're doing everything they can to try to show you that they are worthy of your child.
Yep.
I mean, not out of small amount of risk to themselves. Molly is an integral part of getting this helmet just for you.
I got tased a lot.
give me presence roll.
This is why I bring you along, Quinn.
You better again roll for that's a 12.
Bloodsucker Ramon. Come on, that's better than I do.
So 12.
Yeah, 12.
It is based off what you say now. And I have lowered the DC from 15. He nods. This is the second time in a row that Molly has not been a disappointment.
I could be so consistent.
Yep. Turning over new leaves, so. And I'm trying to help Molly get back on the straight and narrow.
Well, there's a difference between straight and narrow. We prefer her to stay narrow and a little bit shady.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, I think given what we've just done to acquire this, we're certainly not the typical straight. If you're talking about law, as far as the straight goes, there's all sorts of connotations we're not going to get into on that word.
Indeed, indeed. Quinn, Mr. Quinn, is it?
Quinn works. That's fine. We don't need to get into familial ties on that.
Looks over at you, Molly. Do you hand the rhinoceros beetle the helmet?
Yeah, I mean, I unless I hit it really well somewhere on my body, I'd assumed that they'd taken it. Unless they just shoved this fully into the sack.
They grab it from you and present it to BDT. Interesting. Fine piece of tech. It will serve us well. Very well.
Sure.
And he hands the rhinoceros beetle a large sack.
Oh.
Is it moving?
It is not.
Okay. That can be really good or really bad.
And the rhinoceros beetle comes over and just drops it before you. There's your payment, Molly.
You were getting paid? Oh,
Molly,
perfect. Of course we're getting paid.
opens it.
You never count it here.
That's not.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure to meet you. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. We're going to head back out now.
Roll me the presence.
Lord. Natural 20 for 25.
Holy crap! I think if you keep on doing this, well, BDT is gonna want you to marry his daughter.
These dice, I've been on 1s and I've been on 20s. This has been weird.
Before you go, Quinn, is it?
Yeah. Quinn's the name.
Are you possibly interested in a job, Quinn? For we have had a disturbing predicament happen recently.
I mean, I'm pretty well employed, sir. No disrespect or anything. I'm sure it is a lucrative and exciting job opportunity. He glanced at Molly like, am I like treading on the wrong grounds? What's going on here?
Molly's like, I've never seen him like someone this much.
You know, and I would normally ask someone what the job was before I said no. However, I think usually probably in your line of work, knowing what the job is probably, you know, like saying yes. So if I'm misunderstanding things, then let me know. Otherwise, I'd say I think we got to take a soft pass on this one anyways.
You hear him chuckle. Molly,
Yeah.
I like this one.
Oh, good.
I do too well.
However,
Oh,
your skills could be very useful. And Molly.
Yep.
This predicament has disturbed the family.
oh.
And if it continues, my daughter will be in danger.
Son bitch. All right, Molly, your call. It's your wife. You should at least get to hopefully see her before, I'm just saying, proof of life or something.
I know. Is there any chance I can see her before we do this? If we choose to do this job?
Give me presents
Okay, so...
with
You can do it,
advantage.
Oh, thank you, Quinn.
what I'm here for.
Although I'm not going to thank you yet, because 20s and ones. Okay, where did the other one go? Okay, so that's a 16 plus 2, 18.
Okay. I like your friend. He can stay with me. And you see him push something on the couch. And a door slides open.
A little disco ball comes down, the lighting becomes pink.
It does not. But
Not much of a dancer, I'm just saying.
Jazz starts to
Yeah.
play softly in the background.
But, however, he, with 3 of his arms, suggests the door open to you, Molly.
Good luck, Molly.
Molly didn't expect to see her wife today, so she's gonna pull out like a little bear and she's gonna be like, ah, ah. She's gonna be like trying to smooth down her hair as she's walking through the door.
You look as good as can be expected. Don't worry.
Fly.
Yeah.
You walk down the hallway, Molly. And immediately you begin to smell her favorite spices that she'd like to burn. You begin to start to smell the scent of her pheromones as you continue down walking. What is going through your mind right now, Molly?
I mean, I haven't seen her since,
Honestly, before the incident, I'm closing chat right now. I haven't seen her since before
the incident. After it had happened, BDT was very clear that Molly was not going to be seeing her wife, at least at the time. And I think Molly has changed quite a bit since she last saw her wife. I'm not sure if it's been like a year or a couple months, but it's, Molly was real depressed. She got a little more into using, and that affects how one carries oneself. So she's a lot skinnier, and she's nervous that she's gonna look bad.
It also affects on the realization of time as well. Because there were several moments that you just black out.
Yeah.
And it'd be several days later.
Yeah. I mean, Molly genuinely doesn't know how long it's been. She feels like it's been a very long time, but that could just be like her perception being messed with.
Absolutely. And as you step into her room, it looks the same. The red velvet sheets, the old worn out room, I mean, which looks a lot better than most places within the depths and the pipeworks itself, because BDT made sure that there was no drips or leaks from the systems within her room. So her room is totally dry. And you see her walk in and sit down on the bed.
Hi, honey.
As she chatters, a familiar chatter, one of disbelief, one of love, and one of how dare you. And she looks upon you with her beetle-like eyes. You're looking thin, my dear.
Yeah. I think I got a tapeworm. I mean, I got rid of it. You look very nice.
I tried to keep myself alive and well. Father has given me everything that I could truly want.
I heard about some of the moves you were making in the depths, and I'm really proud of you for putting in the effort.
I am moving up within the organization, yes. I was hoping to have my companion next to me, but Father kept on telling me, no, she was not ready yet.
I'm sorry that I wasn't ready.
It was very disappointing.
I know. You know, us warm bloods, we got a lot of vices. A lot of squishy spots.
You were lucky you were a warm blood.
Yeah.
It was a temptation to treat you like an insectoid and bite your head off.
I mean, I appreciate that.
So
Molly's
that's
gonna kind of move and sit on the bed, not sit like too close to her.
Mm-hmm.
Because she like really does miss her, like a lot.
Give me presence roll.
Presence. The presence is stinky. That's an an 18 plus 2, so that's a dirty 20.
You see her face relax. And you hear the chattering again. And you see one hand out of her mini, her lower one, slowly but surely creep over. Do you take it?
Yeah.
I miss you.
I missed you too, bedbug.
Has father told you what is going on?
No, we just delivered some tech to him. He really likes my friend Quinn. I'm a little worried about that. We delivered some tech to him, and then he tried to offer the next kind of step in things, and I just keep on dragging my friends into these capers that they don't have any choice in, and I just...
Molly, this one's
Yeah.
serious. This is not some item, some trinket that my father wants.
Yeah.
We had a betrayer.
Oh.
His name was Ix.
Do I remember this guy?
Go ahead and give me a streets.
The streets. Give me a streets. It's a 5 plus 3.
Doesn't ring a bell.
No. Life's too hot. It's distracting me.
He is now in league with the Rat Lords. And
Freaking
wants
rat lords.
what my father has. They are trying to, or they have been, destroying our territories and reclaiming them for themselves.
You know, when my friend and I took a taxi here, we got shot at by the taxi driver, and I don't think that was just a depth's goodbye.
And what did this taxi driver look like?
He was insectoid. Turned right instead of left on the way to the usual snatching place for me.
What did he look
Ice
like?
cream. Ugh, history.
Go ahead and actually now give me a give me perception.
Okay. 15, 15, 16, 17.
Oh, easily. It suddenly flashes back, and you immediately remember what he looks like in detail. And you see her face, like almost it's a scowl, and you hear that anger chatter. And immediately her arms reach out and grab you and pull you in and hug you. And then begin petting your hair. I am glad you are not hurt or dead.
Thank you.
That, however, was Ix.
Ah, god damn it.
What did he want from y'all?
Well, we hailed him as a taxi. And he pulled up in a really shady ice cream truck. We were carrying the device that your dad wanted. So we might have wanted that.
So the Rat Lords wants the helmet.
Yeah.
That makes sense. She kisses you.
On the forehead or on the mouth?
Give me
Roll for
another-
dexterity.
No, give me another presence roll.
Okay. It's another 18 plus 2. What can Molly say? She just has better around her wife.
She definitely kisses you on the mouth. And you hear the coo of her chatter. My father wants this matter resolved as quickly as possible. If y'all do this, we will be together again. My father will have no doubt that of your loyalty, of respect for you, you will have done the greatest thing that you have ever done for the family. And apparently you said he likes one of your friends.
He
well.
really likes Quinn. I'm not sure if I should have left him alone.
How often does your father eat things he really likes?
Not often. But
Okay, that's good.
Maybe you should get back out there and
Yeah,
see.
I'll miss you, honey.
I miss you too. And with that, you walk out of the room.
Molly walks out of the room and then freaking sprints down the hall.
And as you sprint down the hallway, you hear laughter coming
And soft
From-
jazz.
from not soft jazz, but no, you hear laughter coming from the main room. And you see both of them laughing. That was a good one, Quinn. I like that idea. So. Oh, look. Molly, you have come back.
Yes.
This Quinn here. We will have future business.
Yeah. Hey.
Racing is the way to go.
Yeah.
We will look for a ride for you, Quinn.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. And, you know, Molly is part of your family. Now, hopefully, she can rejoin it in full esteem here, and we would be happy to help her family out in this time of need. Just let us know what you need.
Yeah.
This problem resolved. This Ix taken care of. Brought to me, not dead, but I want to personally see to it myself. But
Eat them.
the Rat Lords, one in particularly, that Ix is working for, he needs to be disposed of. His head on a pike for all the other Rat Lords to see. His name is Goulash. Molly not only will be fully brought back within the family, but Quinn, you will become an honored member, an honored family. You will get the perks and quirks of that title.
Well, you honor me, BTT, and I appreciate that. We'll do our best to live up to your expectations, sir.
What do y'all need? Do y'all have the proper equipment?
I mean, I think as far as I know, any intel you could have that would help us in locating and extracting this person, perhaps locations that would be most suitable for getting him alone. Any knowledge of what their normal bodyguards are or such. I don't know.
Any ventilation systems in which we can plant nerve toxin?
Sure. Or any arcanotech you think that might aid us in this situation. I, haven't just found out about this all of like 2 minutes ago. I haven't given it a lot of thought. We have a bigger team, but
Bigger team, you say?
there's a couple other members that we can possibly call upon if the need arises. Yes.
And you see one finger pop up and suddenly use a little weird twitchy thing. And it's pointing at Molly. That machine is not part of your team, is it?
It just
No.
No.
Of course not.
I do not want law enforcement
Oh,
involved.
not a cop bot.
It
No.
seems that it would rat us out like it tried to earlier.
No. No, I mean, no.
Very well then. So,
Well,
with that, I will send you the information over. Give me your code, and we will see a van will deliver your goods to wherever you wish for it to be dropped off at.
Quinn. Molly's saying this quietly. Quinn, do you have that paperwork on you from the house? It was ransacked?
I left it with Torque. I didn't want anyone picking that up.
Yeah, I totally get it. I wouldn't have brought it either. Might be a good thing if he can see if we can figure out what happened to that guy. Might be a side quest. We can figure it out later.
Yeah, for sure.
Very well then, we have a deal.
Yep.
Yep, deal.
Deal. Molly goes to shake his hand. BDT does not shake her hand.
Does not. Instead, the big rhinoceros beetle grabs you, picks you up, and you see the familiar sack come out.
Ah, not again! Don't forget the sack of stuff you gave me. Head first.
And you see a sack come out from the other.
Please be gentler with Quinn this time.
As you hear DDT, please, Gwen, put the sack over your head.
Oh, no problem. I offered in the first place. Your little guy got a little handsy, but it's okay.
Did not know who you were. Last person that Molly brought in, we almost had a run-in with the law and had to move.
No, fair enough. We would not want that, now would we? Of course, I'm here to help and comply, and I'll put the thing over my head.
And with that, both of y'all are dropped off. And as y'all are dropped off, Torque, Benson, give me a perception roll.
gonna be a big ol' 11, boss.
17.
Benson, you're still messing around with the glasses.
Yeah,
Looking
they're like not actually great to look through. Probably
Yeah.
they're like really dark,
Yeah.
but they look heckin' cool.
Yeah, for sure. And Torque, as you're driving, a white van whips in front of you and suddenly screeches to a halt. The door opens and pushed out are two people. And suddenly you recognize both of them with the 17 as the van whips out and takes off. They're a little bit stunned as they're blinking their eyes, looking around.
We'll stop and pick them up.
I don't know what it is about the sack, but every time I get in there, I get a little sleepy. I'm not sure if it's just like leftover chloroform from the last people in there.
I think it reminds you of your hammock.
You're totally right. What are you
What are you
guys
on-
doing out on the town?
Well, had some adventures. Benson had a great idea, and we had to test it. I'll let him tell you the idea, but the conclusion was we activated the helmet, deactivated the helmet, thought people might be coming after the helmet, and decided to drive around so we'd be harder to find.
Or easier to locate, I guess. Good. Sounds like a lot of fun. I saw my wife. Quinn absolutely killed it with BDT.
I mean, I don't know what your problem is with your father-in-law. He's a very nice gentleman.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, a little scary. I'm not gonna lie about that, but I mean, all in all,
Yeah. A lot of the oopsie is on me.
oh, at least you know.
Yeah. I got to see my wife, though.
I'm glad for that. You were beaming when you came out. Did you guys you weren't in there alone?
No, oh no. I mean, that takes like literally hours. It's a lot. She dances a lot. It's a part of their culture. There's a lot of dancing before anything.
I mean, I'm definitely in the opinion if it doesn't take hours, it's not worth doing. But I'm glad you got to see her at least.
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll be inspiration for, better future behavior, I guess.
Yeah. I am kind of a mess.
There you go. And you realize your, minor shortcomings, and you're willing to work on it. So that's the important part right there, right?
Yep.
And with that work, you continue driving around, or do you let somebody else? Because you realize that once you're in the helmet, everything else disappears. Do you put it on autopilot on a set course? Or how do you go about doing it? Or do you go to various places and just park for brief moments in time? And
Yeah,
then...
just driving around and parking and keep moving,
Okay.
as we see fit until I get better instructions. The helmet's back in the box. I'm not like wearing it to drive.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't.
Okay.
It's
So
not
that would
like
be weird.
this is mine.
Okay.
No. It is back in the box. Deactivated
I
and
definitely
hopefully
still
shielded.
I still have the sunglasses on for sure, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Dang, Benson, you look so cool right now.
I do, don't I? Fucking kick ass.
And with that, you find a little old parking lot. It looks like it belonged to like a mom and pop store it's closed and has been closed for some time now. And pull over and park.
So guys, my father-in-law, BDT, offered another job. Oh, by the way, Quinn and I got shot at by our taxi driver. And it turns out that the guy that BDT needs to go after is also the guy who shot at us. And also a rat. There's also a rat that we can kill.
What are we gonna do with this helmet that other people are after?
Kelly, I don't know. Quinn, you were talking about trying to sell it?
I mean, so there's certainly a marketable experience for this, right? Like, any company would pay a lot for it. I might have a way to contact a very powerful member of a very high level corporation that has their fingers in a lot of the entertainment business. So this might fit in quite well with their aspects of things, if nothing else, to not have people tamper with their particular industry. But, I can't guarantee that they'll use it for the best, but I could probably guarantee they won't use it against us.
Yeah.
For whatever that's worth.
I mean, I feel like the sooner we have it out of our hands, the safer we'll be.
I mean, that's my thought, too. And I don't know many safe places to hand this off to. I think anyone who's paying us to steal things is probably not the best place to hand things off to. So that's one of the reasons why I thought of, strangely, this particular individual.
Okay. I mean, look, a mega corporation's going to have the best protection from the government, unfortunately. So I say we give it to them. Not give, sell. God, could you imagine we gave it?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I would expect us to get some sort of monetary compensation for this.
Speaking of compensation, I wonder what's in this sack.
How much did they give us for that? For the fake one?
And as you begin counting the little bits, because BDT never pays exactly in credit sticks and whatnot, thus he knows you oh too well, Molly. And there's a bit of drugs involved in there too, in the sack. And as you begin counting it and begin trying to figure it out, everybody give me a perception roll.
Okay. 22 dirty.
Perception? That's a 12.
I love the glasses on.
Aren't the glasses so good?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Those are fancy glasses. I like those.
Torque, Benson.
11.
La. Oh, that's a 1 that I just rolled.
The
That's
glasses.
because he's
The
not
glasses.
here because the glasses. I mean,
Glasses.
Yeah.
Can't see through them.
The side effect of it. Can't be tracked, but you can't see shit.
Yeah, so that's a 2, Dave, man.
Okay. Yeah. The glasses are, I mean, you're hyper focused on these glasses. And when you look over at Benson, and it's not coming from him. And then out of the corner of your eye, You see a green light flashing, and you look over, and it's the box. And with that, watchers, we end tonight's episode. Watchers, tune in to 2 weeks to see what the green light is, as well as will the party be successful in helping BDT and finally reuniting Molly with her wife. It all unfolds next week, or 2 weeks from now. Thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for all the gifts that you gave in chat, whether it be, a little bit helps, that one roll really helped out Molly. And for that, watchers, let's tune into our party, for if it wasn't for them, our story would be very different. I am going to go around the room, announce a character, and they are going to say what they're going to say, and then pass it over to another character. Let us start out with the man in the cool sunglasses.
Oh, are you talking to me? Or
Yeah.
are there? Okay,
No.
I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy being cool,
Yeah.
wearing these sunglasses. Yeah. All right, so I go back to there we go. Yeah, sorry, man. I was having a good time crafting some stuff today, and I'm looking forward to having some encounters with people while wearing these sunglasses. I feel like these might become my signature item. Hard to say. Hey, I'm Nathan. I'm playing Benson, and Benson is all my characters are kind of my favorite, but I'm really enjoying playing Benson. This is sort of like me if I lived in Astroplex, I think.
Yep.
Because I
can
too
see
am
it.
a robosexual. Yeah, so you know what, I got nothing to plug other than this game. I'm glad we kind of took a little hiatus. I'm glad we're back, and I'm looking forward to the game in a couple weeks. Why don't I bat this over to our pal Torque over there.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sandy, and I'm playing Torque, who I'm still figuring out, but, hang in there with me. We'll get there eventually. Yeah, I don't know. Come see us next Friday. That's my game to plug. We have another game where me and Molly kind of change places. I get to play the quirky little character, and she is more serious-ish. And I stab her a lot. It's kind of fun. I stab her often over there. Maybe here too. We haven't gotten to a lot of combat. We'll see how that goes. So we'll see. And I was going to suggest that Quinn might want to keep the helmet for himself, but now there's a green light. So I don't know. I was thinking it could further his ambitions being the high muckety muck that he is. But that's up to him. So I'll pass it to Quinn.
Hey guys, I'm Bill. I'm playing Quinn, enjoying the hell out of it. Yeah, check out our YouTube. We've got the backlogs of these shows and stuff are up there. So if you miss something and you're like, what the hell's going on? Go check them out. We got all those. Plus, I run a game every other Monday. We ran this Monday, so it'll be the same week as this game in 2 weeks time that we'll be running that one. It's mine is Monday, 10 a.m. Pacific, like 6 p.m. UK time, because I have UK players. It's the only reason. Yeah, a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this system. This is our system Dave and I have been working on. We're going to work on a fantasy version because we're really close to being really happy with the way this is looking in sci-fi. So we want to have these options to play in different settings, different systems, and so that's something we're working on. And we'll get to you all that info as we go. So last but not least, the one who got to see their wife again, we're gonna pass it over to Molly.
Hey guys, I'm Belle. I play Molly, who is, I mean, honestly, guys, this was the session of high and low rolls. just not 20s or single digits. No in between. It was a lot of fun. It was a really good session to like come back into after having such a long hiatus. Wonderful time. I'm going to plug the same thing as Sandy. Come and see us. Not this upcoming Friday, but next Friday. Friday after this Friday, where we are playing a bunch of silly girls in a kind of post-apocalyptic Marosha. It's fun. With that, I will pass it off to our lovely Dave, the story guide.
Well, thank you. And yes, we had been on hiatus for a while due to Houston experiencing not only had a tornado blow through my backyard, which knocked us out for a while, and right after that, we had a hurricane hit us. And then after that, I got COVID for the first time. So it hasn't been a pleasant summer at all. But hopefully now we're getting closer to fall, the happier moments down here in the south, where it actually becomes slightly cooler. But humidity is a big thing as it drops to pleasantly comfortable positions and whatnot. But due to our hiatus, not having played in so long, and y'all not being able to see the games and our players, just brought this story right back where it was when we left off and then made it even better. Let's give everybody a level. As well as our version of inspiration, which is called a power surge point. And with that, watchers, when you tune in next time to us, we will be doing character upgrades as well as, because our rules and whatnot changing. So our next upgrade is going to be a big one. Our 6 attribute scores are dropped down to now 4. And so we're going to upgrade all that on the next stream before we get started jumping back into the storyline itself. So with that, watchers, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. And see you next time.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Tschüss.
Smell ya
Bye.
later, suckers.
Au revoir.
And with
Fuck you, bitches.
mute.